Hello there, this is Welsh ASMR 82. Hey, how you doing? So, I know a lot of you have been saying, please bring back the weekly results videos. They've never gone away, I just have been too busy to do them. So I've squeezed in a little bit of time, so this isn't going to be like a really long one. So I just want to make sure that we do one this week so that I can get back on track. Some weeks I'll do a really long video, but I'm going to leave out quite a lot of leagues this week. I'm really sorry if it's your league, I apologise, but I will. I've heard you, I've read your messages, I love responding to your comments, so I will be including the national leagues again soon, the Women's Super League of course, and all the ones that I usually leave out, but I don't think today's the day. We'll see how I can do. I do want to talk about the Copa Libertadores, because that had its final, and the Copa Sudamericana as well. So I want to get down to the South American leagues as well, so hang around for those at the end. I also want to check out how the new teams, the two New Zealand teams are doing, the Kiwi teams, how they're doing in the A-League, and lots of other things. So I'll squeeze as much in as I can. You ready? Okay, Liverpool still top of the Premier League, but last night had a sensational draw against Newcastle, which is what I was watching instead of doing this video. And I'm going to watch Spurs later on tonight as well. So they finally had a draw, and Arsenal won with their corner routines from hell. How do you beat corner routines like that? It was incredible. Just, what can you say about it? Chelsea are second, having a sensational season. Man City down now in fourth, but they did pick up a win. We'll have a look at that. Brighton in fifth, Nottingham Forest in sixth, Aston Villa in seventh, and Spurs, who have played a game fewer along with Brighton, who are playing tonight as well. In eighth, Newcastle were winning twice against Liverpool, but couldn't stop Mo Salah. They were in 10th, and like I said, the corner routines beat for the first time under the new manager Manchester United. Fulham in 12th, West Ham in 14th, Leicester in 16th, starting to finally pick up points under the new manager. Ipswich, Wolves and Southampton there. I talked a little bit about these matches already, but Everton had a good day. Wolves starting to look a bit shaky, worried about the manager. Man City beat Nottingham Forest. That's actually quite a decent win at the minute for them. Like I said, a sensational game between Newcastle and Liverpool. Mo Salah absolutely on fire. Chelsea hammering Southampton 5-1. Arsenal beating Man United with 2 corner routines. And Aston Villa beating Brentford 3-1. On Tuesday we saw Ipswich lose at home to Crystal Palace, and Leicester beat West Ham. And on the weekend we saw Brighton and Southampton draw 1-1. Brentford beat Leicester 4-1, Crystal Palace draw with Newcastle 1-1, Forest winning again against Ipswich, Bournemouth winning away to Wolves 4-2, and Arsenal hammering West Ham 5-2 in the London Stadium. Then on Sunday, a big win against obviously a very good Aston Villa team, 3-0 for Chelsea. They've started to click. Look out everyone. Man United hammering Everton 4-0, 2 goals from Rashford and another 2 from Xerxes. A draw, Brennan Johnson scoring again for Spurs, but against 10-man Fulham, who showed a lot of heart to come back into the game. 1-1, and that amazing game could have been a lot more, to be honest. Liverpool 2, Man City 0. I've never seen a Man City side under Guardiola struggle like they did in that game. Liverpool look like the real deal. Someone asked me in the comment section, do you think they'll win the league? I said yes. Do you think they'll win the Champions League? At the minute, they have to be considered absolutely one of the favourites. Quick dip into the Championship. Sheffield United top, Burnley second, Leeds now in third after a loss. Sunderland in fourth after 5 winless matches after that brilliant start. Middlesbrough in fifth, Watford in sixth. And then we've got Norwich in ninth. We've got Swansea, my team, in 13th. 2 really tricky games there, but we've played really nice football otherwise. even in those games I thought we played really nice football. One was to Burnley, that loss, which was a penalty in the 90-something minute, and the other one was against Leeds, which we did a really good job to try and keep up with them. It was a cracking game. Cardiff in 20th, and then we got Hull, Queen's Park and Portsmouth down the bottom. League One, Wickham are top, Wrexham are second, Birmingham are third, Reading 6th, Bolton 7th, Charlton in 13th, Stevenage in 14th, and then down the bottom Northampton, Cambridge, Burton and Shrewsbury. League 2, Port Vale are top, Walsall are second, Doncaster are third, and then we've got teams like Notts County in 6th, Chesterfield in 9th, those promoted teams from a couple of years ago doing well, Salford in 11th, Newport in 16th, and down the bottom we've got Carlisle and Swindon. National League, this is the let me just check. Yeah, National League. So York City are top, Barnet second, Forest Green in third. Then down the bottom we got Maidenhead, Fylde, Boston and Ebbsfleet. And in the north and south this is North Curzon on top, Chorley second, Scunthorpe third. Can't believe Scunthorpe are this low, wow. Kings Lynn 5th, Chester in 7th. That's a good story for Chester, isn't it? After they went bust a couple of years ago, unless it's a different Chester. It's that Chester FC that went into administration. To the bottom, Radcliffe Marine, Needham Market in Rushall Olympic. And then in National League, South Truro City, Western Supermare, Torquay at the top end there, Boreham Wood in 8th, wow. And then we've got Welling United, Bath, and down the bottom Aveley, St Albans, Weymouth and Enfield Town. Okay, let's check out the Women's Super League. Chelsea are top, 8 wins out of 8. Man City second and Brighton are third, so emulating how the gentlemen are doing it as well. Arsenal in 4th, Man United in 5th, Liverpool in 6th, and Crystal Palace are down the bottom. However, it's tight. 5 points between 5 points each between Leicester, West Ham and Crystal Palace. Okay, Bundesliga in Deutschland. So Bayern München, who went out to the cup against who was it? I think it was Leverkusen or Borussia Dortmund, I can't remember. Let's have a look. Fixtures, where's the matches? It's a Leverkusen, yeah. So they're out to the Pokal. They are top by 4 points now over Frankfurt, Eintracht Frankfurt, who are on a really good run. Bayer Leverkusen got back into their winning ways after drawing 3. Leipzig on a bit of a bad run. They're in 4th, Borussia Dortmund in 5th. They're very inconsistent. Freiburg in 6th, Stuttgart in 9th, and Heidenheim in 16th, maybe struggling with the European football. They've got Bayern next, Holstein, Kiel and Bochum. Very quickly look at Bundesliga 2, Paderborn in 1st place, Hamburger in 2nd and Kaiserslautern in 3rd. Down the bottom are Ulm, Preußen Münster and Jahn Regensburg. Schalke just hovering above the spots there. Okay, let's go to Serie A then. So Napoli are still top. They have got Lazio this weekend, so that's going to be an incredible match. I'll show you why in a second. Atalanta 2nd, Inter 3rd, Fiorentina 4th, Lazio 5th and Juve 6th. AC Milan in 7th. We've got Parma doing brilliantly in 11th. Genoa in 14th, Roma in 15th. We'll talk about them a bit more in a minute. Como, Monza and Venezia down the bottom. Okay, let's look back here. So we've got a situation where Juventus on 26 points all the way to Napoli in 32. They're only 6 points apart. There's a proper title race on this year in Italy. We've got Napoli leading the line 32, Atalanta 31, and then Inter 28, Fiorentina 28, Lazio 28, incredible, and Juve 26. Okay, Roma lost to Atalanta on the weekend, but as a Roma fan, I was really happy with the performance. We were never going to win against Atalanta. I thought we could sneak a draw, and we really frustrated them for about an hour. I thought we did brilliantly, even to the fact that we totally nullified usually their biggest threats, which are of course Retegui and Ademola Lookman. It was just a goal from outside the box from Daron after a silly Zeki Celik pass. God, I can't stand him. Every goal is his mistake. Why do we keep playing him? I thought that Paredes looked fantastic. Hummels, so good. And we just need to get the ball to Dovbek, basically. I'm a big fan of Angelino this year. Angelino, I think he's done brilliantly. Obviously, I did a post on this Fiorentina game called off because Eduardo Bove, who's on loan from Roma, collapsed on the pitch into a 1-0 up. I think the game is going to continue rather than be redone. My thoughts are with Bove and his family. Juve, Lecce 1-1. Napoli beating Torino 1-0. Parma, shock victory over Lazio. Man, the Romanian, Mohamed and Del Prato with the goals. Genoa beat Udinese 2-0. Bologna beat Venezia 3-0. Milan beat Empoli 3-0. And Como Monza 1-1. Friday Night Football, Cagliari beating Hellas Verona 1-0 with a goal from Piccoli. A glance at Serie B, Sassuolo are top. Pisa are second. We've got Spezia, Cremonese, the usual teams in that hunt for promotion. Sampdoria down in 12th. Salernitana in 15th. Down the bottom, Carrese, Reggiana, Frosinone, Südtirol and Cittadella. Can't believe Frosinone that far down. On to Spain, Barcelona top, but having a wobble. Real Madrid having a real wobble. Atletico Madrid in third with... They've played a game fewer due to the floods in the Valencia region. Athletic Club are in fourth spot, hurrah! But Villarreal have 2 games in hand because they were involved in the terrible floods. Mallorca in 6th. Girona 8th, Real Sociedad 9th, Real Betis 10th, Sevilla 11th. Then we got Espanyol, Valencia and Real Valladolid down the bottom. Athletic Club, I didn't realise they beat Real Madrid. My team beating the team I used to support for years, but I don't support them anymore. That's a big story. Berenguer and Guruceta with the 2 goals to cancel out Bellingham's equaliser. Barcelona hammering Mallorca 5-0. 2 more goals from you-know-who, Rafinha. And Sevilla drawing with Osasuna. Okay. Liga 2, Real Racing Santander top, Almería second, Elche in 6th, Granada in 7th, and then down the bottom, Cordoba, Racing de Ferrol, Tenerife and Cartagena. Let's go to Russia. Zenit are top, only a point ahead of Krasnodar. My team, Spartak Moscow, 5 wins in a row, are in 3rd. I think they might have broken for winter though. Lokomotiv in 4th, Dinamo CSK 5th and 6th. Down the bottom, Khimki, Fakel, Akhmat and Orenburg. I know they've got games. Yeah, so there's 1 round of games left before the winter break and they rejoin in March. Come on, Spartak. Ekstraklasa in Poland, Lech Poznań top, Rachów Częstochowa in 2nd and Jagiellonia Białystok in 3rd. They of course are doing really well in the Conference League. Legia Warszawa also doing well in Europe this year. And down the bottom, Radomiak Radom, Lechia Gdansk and Śląsk Wrocław, unfortunately still down the bottom. Having sold their best striker and not replaced him. Ligue 1 in France, of course. No one has beaten Paris Saint-Germain yet. They are top. Marseille, however, in 2nd. Monaco are in 3rd. Lille, Lyon and Nice make up the rest of the European spots. Then we've got Rennes in 12th. Saint-Etienne in 15th. Le Havre down the bottom. Nantes and Montpellier bottom. Wow. Eredivisie, PSV Eindhoven, top. 6 points ahead of Ajax. Utrecht still up there, I'm so chuffed for them, my favourite city in the Netherlands. They were second, so they've dropped a couple of points there the last few weeks. Hopefully they can get some against Almeida. Feyenoord in fourth, missed a slot, I believe. Twente, Alkmaar, Breda and Go Ahead Eagles in the top 8. And then down the bottom, Sparta, Rotterdam, Waalwijk and bottom Almere City. And the Super League in Turkey, Galatasaray are still top, but they drew their last match, which was against whom? Galatasaray drew with Eyüpspor. Interesting. And Fenerbahce second, Samsunspor third and Eyüpspor fourth. Beşiktaş are in fifth. I think they just sacked their manager, right? They haven't won in 5, so they got rid of their manager. Let's see. News. That's just results. It's Giovanni van Bronckhorst, wasn't it? And then down the bottom, Kayserispor, surprising, Bodrumspor, Hatayspor and Adana Demirspor. Scottish Premier League, Celtic, top, Aberdeen, second, but falling behind now, unfortunately. They haven't won in 4 games. Then we got Rangers in third, Dundee in fourth. Down the bottom, Hearts still there, but they've picking up the odd points. The big fixture, of course, is... Oh, that's why Celtic did beat Aberdeen. I hope the bubble hasn't burst. I hope Aberdeen still push. It'd be really nice for someone to break the usual top 2. Okay, Belgium. Genk are top. Club Brugge are second. Antwerp third. Anderlecht fourth. Gent in 6th. Saint-Gilloise in 7th. And then down the bottom, Leuven, who just got Cookie, one of my favourite coaches ever. Chris Coleman, of course, took Wales all the way to the semi-finals in the European Championships. He is the new manager of Leuven, leaving his position in Cyprus. Kortrijk, Club Brugge in 15th. Wow. And Beerschot. Liga Portugal. So, Sporting, having lost their amazing manager Amorim, lost at last, gives the rest of the league a bit of time to catch up. Porto in second, Benfica in third, Santa Clara above Braga, Vitória de Guimarães in the 6th spot, and at the bottom Nacional, Arouca and Farense. On to Denmark then, Copenhagen are top again, haven't lost in 5 matches at least. Same points as Midtjylland, but above them looks like on goal difference. Randers in third, AGF and Brøndby, and then Silkeborg making up the top 6. Nordsjælland in 7th, and on the bottom is Vejle Boldklub. The Allsvenskan has finished. Malmö were runaway champions, 11 points ahead of Hammarby, and AIK, who came in third. Oh, they've given Djurgården the wrong... Oh, that's loaded it correctly there. Oh, okay. Djurgården in 4th, missing out on the European spots by the looks of it. On to Greece, Olympiakos, they are top, and AEK Athens in 2nd, PAOK in 3rd, Panathinaikos in 4th. They were much higher, but Aris Thessaloniki have dropped after 3 consecutive losses. And at the bottom is Athens, Kalithea. On to Czechia then, Slavia Prague now finding themselves 11 points ahead at the top. It's their year, it seems. And that's not even ahead of Sparta, who are in 3rd. It's Victoria Pilsen, who are in 2nd with a game in hand. Then down the bottom are Dinamo České Budějovice. Okay, Switzerland. Basel are top. sounds like things are back to normal in Switzerland. Then Lugano, second, Servette, third, Young Boys down in ninth, but they haven't lost in 5 matches. They're against Sion next. And Grasshopper are down the bottom. Norway has also finished. Glimt obviously won. They are a fantastic team, although they made it difficult for themselves. Only won it by 3 points in the end over Brann, Viking and Rosenborg. Make up the top spots for Europe next year. Lillestrøm have been relegated, my. It's a big team. Osballklubb and Haugesund have got to play off Haugesund. Okay, move on to the Northern Ireland Premier League. So Linfield are top, and Larne got quite a few games to play in hand. They're down in 9th, currently Loughgall bottom. The Republic of Ireland have finished. Shelbourne won the league over Shamrock Rovers, who are doing brilliantly in Europe. The Welsh Premier, Penabont, are top, 4 points ahead, but TNS have got a game in hand. If they win it, they still don't go top, but they did beat Penabont recently in this match day here. So, could we get a new champion from Bridgend, Penabont? That'll be exciting. Haverfordwest trying to keep in touch with them. And down the bottom, Aberystwyth, who beat TNS weirdly, even though they're bottom of the table. So TNS are having some very unpredictable results this year. Let's head to Romania. Cluj are top, and Steaua Bucharest are second. Universitatea Cluj are in third, but they've lost their last 3 and they've got the derby with Cluj next. I'm doing a save, an FM23 save with Universitatea Cluj at the minute. I don't know how they got third. I had to avoid relegation. Dinamo Bucharest in 4th, and down the bottom we've got Gloria Buzău. To Croatia, Hajduk Split are top, Rijeka second, and very shockingly 7 points away from the top spot as Dinamo Zagreb. It did happen last year, but Dinamo Zagreb got back into it, so we'll see what happens this year. Gorica bottom. I think I missed, oh no I didn't. Here's the Austria Bundesliga, Sturm Graz are top. 5 wins out of 5 for Austria Vienna. Rapid Vienna are in 3rd. Salzburg are in 5th, surprisingly. Lask are in 7th. And down the bottom are Altach. The Israeli Ligat Ha'al and Hapoel Be'er Sheva are top. Beitar Yerushalayim are in 2nd, Maccabi Tel Aviv in 3rd, Maccabi Haifa, and down the bottom Hapoel Hadera. Okay, to Hungary, the MB1 League, Puskás Academy are top, 4 points ahead of Ferencváros, and Budapest are in 3rd, Pakshi are in 5th, and Debrecen and Kecskemeti are bottom. North Macedonia, Shkendia are top, that doesn't surprise me, although only 2 points ahead of Silex, and down the bottom we've got Tikves Kavardarchi. And then next up we've got Cyprus, Paphos are top, although they lost their last game, only 2 points ahead of Limassol, and down the bottom of Armonia, Mayu. Then we've got Azerbaijan, Karabakh are top, 1 point ahead of Araz. Turan Tovuz is just behind them, but 9 points away, and Saveil are down the bottom. Ukraine, Dynamo Kiev are top, drawn their last game, just the last 2 games. Alexandria are second, and Shakhtar only in 3rd. 4 points away. Wow, Alexandria are on the same points as Dynamo. And down the bottom are Inhulets Petrove. Kazakhstan have, I believe they've finished, and the winner was Kairat Almaty. Astana could only finish second, October in third, and went down with the following: Jetusu Taldykorgan, Turan and Shakhtar Karagandi. Shakhtar's a big team to go down. Then we got Bulgaria, Ludogorets Razgrad in top, 7 points ahead of Botev Plovdiv. Levski Sofia in 4th, and Heibar down the bottom. Bosnia, Zrinski Mostar are top, 3 points ahead of Banja Luka. Sarajevo are in 3rd, Seljesnik are in 4th, and down the bottom are Sloboda Tuzla. Armenia, Urartu, really, are top. Ararat, Armenia, Noah are 2nd and 3rd. Punic in 4th, the classic champions. Alashkert and Kandahar down the bottom. And lastly, Serbia. Red Star Belgrade are top, 5 wins out of 5. Partizan are 2nd, the usual 2. Vojvodina is 7th. And down the bottom are Jedinstvo. So let's have a quick look at the Asian leagues, because many of them have finished their seasons. Champions League, Hilal after 6 are top. We've got the 3 Saudi teams, then Al Sadd, Al Wasl, Persepolis, Rayan Esteghlal. Still a chance for my team Pakhtakor Tashkent. And on the eastern side, Yokohama Marinos are top. Surprisingly though, we got Ulsan down out of the qualification spots with 2 games to go. The A-League, Auckland are still top, 5 wins out of 5, but they've got Welly Phoenix next. Let's see what happens in the new New Zealand derby in the A-League in Australia. Melbourne Victory are 2nd, and down the bottom are Brisbane Roar. K-League, champions are Ulsan, which is why I was shocked they're doing badly in the Champions League. Gangwon are 2nd and Gimcheon Sangwoo are 3rd. Completely did not expect that. FC Seoul, Suwon, Pohang Steelers. What did you do? Incheon being relegated, I'm devastated. Jeonbuk in the relegation spots as well. Wow. Some shocks in Korea this year. J-League has also... oh no, there's 1 game to go this weekend. Vissel Kobe have to win to be assured of the championship over Sanfrecce Hiroshima. And this new team that I've never heard of, Machida Zelvia, are in 3rd. They technically could win the league, but it's going to be very difficult. And at the bottom, Jubilo Iwata, wow, Hokkaido, Consadole Sapporo and Sagan Tosu. Then we got the Saudi Pro League, Al-Ittihad are top, 5 wins out of 5 for Benzema's team. Al-Hilal are only 2nd, 31 points. Al-Nasser are in 3rd. Al-Ahli is in 6th, and Al-Wehda, Al-Fayha and Al-Fateh down the bottom. And then UAE, we got Sharjah and top spot, and Shabab Al-Ahli in 2nd, Al Jazeera in 3rd, down the bottom Al Batay and Al Aruba. Okay, MLS then. We have our finalist LA Galaxy against New York Red Bulls. Wow, it's been so long since LA Galaxy have made it this far. And New York Red Bulls too, I was not expecting those 2 teams. I was thinking that maybe Orlando would do it, but let's see the lineup. Well, actually, no, I got mixed up. It's not Orlando, it's Miami, I was thinking. But they went out ages ago. So Seattle also went out to LA Galaxy. And LAFC went out to Seattle. Fair enough then. So that's on the 7th of December, which is 2 days' time. I'll try and catch that. The Liga MX. How many games have we got left? Last couple of games. I think, are they in the playoff playoff spots now. This app doesn't get playoff spots. Oh yeah, it is. Okay, so we need to sort through these. So it looks like America Cruz Azul has got a home and away leg. Monterrey losing the away leg to San Luis, got the home leg soon. And then the winners will take on one another twice to find out who is the Apertura champion. The wind has picked up here. We're going to have like 40-mile-an-hour winds tonight. Okay, I'll skip through a couple of these then. I'll come back to them, and if you want to follow them on my Spanish channel, I do these in depth over there. But we need to look at the Copa Libertadores because first time winner Botafogo against my club Atlético Mineiro, who were looking to win it again. They won with 10 men, 3-1. To be honest, the stats were, I watched the highlights, Atlético Mineiro were all over them, 80% possession. They just basically had 3 shots on target and scored all 3. So yeah, it was heck of a game. 2 Brazilian clubs, as usual. And yeah, well done to Botafogo. And I checked in, and Sudamericana happened the week before, and we got an Argentinian winner. Well done to Racing Club, who beat Brazilian Cruzeiro 3-1 as well. And then very briefly, Serie A. We're in the last fixtures, but it's already over. Botafogo are going to do the double. What are you? They're having the club from, I think they're from Rio. Are they from Rio? Rio de Janeiro, yeah. Palmeiras second, and classic winners Flamengo in third. And yeah, Atletico aren't even going to get into the Copa Sudamericana if they're not careful. Down the bottom, Red Bull going to be relegated. Ooh. Cruzio, Atletico Go and Cuiabá. And in Argentina, got a couple of games to go. It's my tummy rumbles. Vélez Sarsfield are top at the minute over Talleres, and Racing Club are in third, River Plate fifth. Boca Juniors making it back up to sixth now in a good run of matches. And Barracas Central down the bottom. Okay, I will leave it there. And I will do a more in-depth video next time, but I hope you've enjoyed me just checking in on the leagues for the moment. If you enjoyed the video, do press like. Leave me a comment. How did your team do this week? Are you happy? Are you sad? I'm going to go off now and edit this video, release it for you this evening as I'm watching the Spurs game. And if you're new to the channel, we do this. I try to do it every week, and I will try and get back into doing it every week. So click subscribe to make sure that you don't miss any videos in the future. Okay, I said it was going to be a quick video, and we're on the 33rd minute, so I'm going to go now. I've got to cook food, and then I got to go and watch Spurs. Hopefully Brennan Johnson scores again. Okay, whatever you're doing now, if you're trying to get to sleep, relaxing, or listen to this as you are playing FIFA or whatever, have a good one. Take care and see you soon. Bye 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 bye.